I ain't even gonna let the beat drop you. They hear that sound, they know the beat drop you. They hear that sound, they know what time it is. Yes, sir. UNK and Chico, Sunday night live. Live and direct.
Oh my God!
It's another Sunday night. It's another Sunday night. Another Sunday night live with UNK and Big Dog Chico.
It's another one. It's another one, baby. It's another one.
Another Sunday night live with UNK and Big Dog. With UNK and Big Dog. With UNK and Big Dog.
Oh, now.
So get ready for it.
That joker with an O now.
Another Sunday
man.
night live. UNK and Big Dog
Come on
Chico.
now, dog. Come on, man.
Man. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, thank you guys for joining in once again. This is the badass Uncle Neely and the Big Dog Chico Cleveland coming to you live and direct. No matter where you're checking in from the East Coast to the far West Coast, from the Pineapple to the Big Apple, we are here live and direct, straight for you. Let's go, baby. What up, Unc? Talk to me.
I'm digging the groove. Sound man is on it early. Chico is on it early. Chat is checking in early. Let us know where you're from in the chat. I love when you say from the Pineapple to the Big Apple because it's a long damn way from Hawaii to New York City.
He ain't lying. Yes, that's long trek right there. 4 hours over the ocean of the Pacific, and then you got to go from California to that's something I dread. My people were asking me in the group chat earlier today about flying home. Duke's asking me about flying home. Why you never come home, dog? Man, mainly because I hate that travel from there to there. Even to Boulder, because you usually have to have a connecting flight. I hate connecting flights. Give me a direct flight, and then we can talk. Every time we got to connect.
So you telling me like from Hawaii to LA is how long of a flight?
I could do that all day. That's like 6 hours.
Oh,
that's crazy. That you think that we right there off the coast, it'd be like an hour.
Dog, like hold on, man. You gotta take look. I'm just
let me see.
I'm just a poor brother from West Jackson, man. I ain't never been to Hawaii. You gotta talk to me like I'm 5 years old. You telling me it's a 6 hour flight from LA to Hawaii?
To LA. Let me see. Let me make sure now. It might be like 7, but
damn, that works.
It might be like 5. Hold on, let me see. It takes around 5 to 6 hours, depending on wind conditions.
Oh,
that's
so
crazy.
then when you land like in LA or whatever, then you still got to get to wherever you're going in the rest of the main line.
Right. So usually,
why you don't be going home?
Right. Usually, my thing is, I like Phoenix. I can get a direct flight from here to Phoenix, and it's not as crowded and as busy as LAX. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then I got a family in Phoenix, so I can go direct there. That's like 6.5, 7 hours.
Dog, man, I had no idea. Like for me, when I'm going back and forth to Boulder, the better flights are actually Jackson to the East Coast, then East Coast to Boulder. But I hate switching time zones like that. Let's send me in one direction. So I go Jackson, Dallas, Denver, and I be complaining about my 6 hours, and that's total travel is 6 hours.
Ooh.
Yeah, like I can go to Jackson to Dallas in an hour flight, 45-minute layover.
Okay.
And then go to Boulder. That's like a 2-hour flight with a time change, that's in my favor. Right. And so my total travel day, TSA, baggage claim, is anywhere from 6 to 8 hours, and it's closer to the 7 part than it is to 8. You telling me just one of your flights is 5 in the air?
Yeah, dog. That's what I'm saying. It's not that easy. It's not just a
no.
Jump in the car. I'm just gonna drive this one. I'm just gonna drive this one. That ain't even an option. I'm just gonna drive this one. No, dog. So, yeah, man, I gotta make those decisions when it comes, especially when you want to get to the East Coast. Just think about it. You're gonna have to farthest west or east, I think I could fly is probably you can get a direct flight from here to Dallas. You might
Man,
get a
look,
direct flight anywhere, but you know it's gonna cost hella money. But you know, from here to Dallas is in my budget range.
but you remember when I told you I was gonna come out there and F with you, man? I might have been lying. I ain't have all the information, dog.
You ain't
I ain't
lying.
have all the information. I may have been lying. Yeah,
I
Jeanette
thought it was just
Fox.
around the corner.
Shout out to Jeanette Fox in the chat. I
Yes,
am from
indeed.
West Jackson, indeed. Went to Blackburn, went to Jim Hill, went to Jackson State. Done live in West Jackson all my life. If I look out the window, I see West Jackson. Now I know where Western Plaza is. That's
dope.
Yes, Lord.
Man, tell me about the Gator Belts and Patty Melts and Monte Carlos down there in Jackson and all the good eating that you've been doing down there. I've been seeing you posting online.
Dog, Faced by Jazz came to town. Shout out to Jasmine. She came to town this weekend.
I got to get an old now button.
Got to get an old now button, man. And so on the way out, when she was headed back to Atlanta, we had to go get the Gator Belts and the Patty Melts and Monte Carlo. So we went to Waffle House. And let me tell you, this Waffle House did not fail to give you everything Waffle House. First of all, one of the benches was broke. You couldn't even sit on it unless somebody been jumping up and down on it. So they were down the table. They had about 8 people working. Well, no, let me take that back. They had about 3 people working and about 5 people standing around just holding the counter down.
It was 8 people in there.
And then by the time you ordered your food, they had a Waffle House versus battle with the fry cook versus the waitresses, and they were doing sing-along karaoke now. You can't beat it.
Mercy. I bet the food was fire.
Man.
You ain't lying.
I'll tell y'all this, dog. We go to the places that barely pass inspections. That's where you're going to get the best food. If I walk in there and see all A's on the wall, I'm leaving out. I need some C's, some low B's. Waffle House today did not disappoint, Chico. It did not disappoint.
I'll tell you one thing, though. Those prices would not disappoint me. I wish I could pull them up, but just to see stuff on the menu for $3.50. You know, $4.50.
They did have I took a picture of it, Chico. They did have that new sticker on the menu that anything egg or the more eggs you add were going up 50 cents. I said, I don't give a damn, get my eggs and put some cheese up.
50 cents, I'll be lucky or happy to see something going up just 50 cents.
Let me
you
tell
know
you
what I'm saying? What? That's so crazy, dog.
Let me tell you this, Chico, about Waffle House. But Waffle House done got a little lazy, man.
Waffle House been lazy, man.
Okay, I'm sorry.
From what I know.
Waffle House done got more lazy. You used to order cheese in your grits or cheese in your scrambled eggs, and it'd be grated cheese, and they stir around, let it melt a little bit. I ordered cheese grits. Here's what I got today. They give you a scoop of grits, put a slice of cheese on it, and a scoop on top of it.
What is that?
It's like, oh, this ain't cheese grits. That's a cheese sandwich made with grits.
That's an insult, man. I got some grits and some shrimp and grits out here, man, from a food truck I was supporting. Much love to them. I'll still support them. You know, a black food truck that I just happened to run into because I saw soul food on the side of it. But man, the prices, dog. I paid like $30 for I think it was like $26 for a shrimp and grits. I hope I'm not overpricing it, but it was $22 to $28 for a shrimp and grits plate. Put it like that.
From a food truck?
From a food truck.
Yeah, they got you, dog. They marked that up.
Man, I'm like, man, put some more grits in there at least, dog. Let me get full off something. I know you're only going to give me like 6 to 8 shrimp, but give me some grits, dog.
They got you, dog. That's all that was. They got you.
Yes, they got me. I feel so bad. I feel so bad.
Who that Lady C Speaks says she spent $8 on a dozen eggs a day. We need a super chat for us. Send her $8 for them damn eggs going up, baby.
Some eggs going up and up. I'm gonna start posting some pictures of these food prices out here. Chico Prime Parents, where you interview Salter's parents. Okay, that'll be a good one right
we'll
there.
Make that happen. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Right to me. Let me write that down on my to-do list.
Write that down. We're gonna have a lot of Prime Parents coming for you guys.
Oh, ain't no problem.
Coming this spring and through the summer and fall. We're gonna be filling you guys up with some content. You understand me? We appreciate everybody checking in right now for the 1,000 in attendance and the millions watching from around the world. Make sure you get in the chat right now. Put your city.
I made that note, Chico. I made that note.
I also put at the top, yes, indeed. I also put at the top of the chat where you can support facebyjazz.com, get your Uncle Neely's beard oil. The link is in the chat right now.
That's an ugly ass link.
Yeah, that's an ugly link right there, but you can click on it. I made it so they can click on it. You can click on the link that's in the chat. Like this one right here, you can click on it in the chat. Also, Goonsville, you can click on it. But if you want to just go to the website, right, then you can go here, and there's the website. So you guys can copy it, put it in your phones or whatever, facebyjazz.com.
That's pretty right there. That's pretty right there.
Get your Uncle Neely's beard oil. That look nice?
Yeah, that's pretty right there.
Nice and
all that HTTP / : I don't know what you had up there.
That's for the people to click on. That's for the what do you call it? The Gen Z people?
Yeah.
Okay, that's for them.
Gerardo Ramos coming in with the Spanish. So huevos be high. Yeah, man. Do the be high in Spanish too. Don't just do the eggs.
Gerardo. Oh, now vatos locos.
Oh, now.
Let me see here. People freaking out. Juju wasn't throwing with Salter and Staub. Oh, come on, people will freak out over videos, man.
Come on, dog.
Come on, man.
Stop it. Stop it.
What news is supposed to hit tomorrow? Jeanette Fox said. I don't know if that's how you sound, Jeanette Fox. I'm just saying. I just gave you.
It's gonna be news. It's gonna be news hitting all the time, man. I expect some staff announcements this week. You probably see some people on calendar, taking you on the inside. Chico, speaking of taking you on the inside, can I take you on the inside or something, man?
Take me on the inside.
I appreciate you trusting me because there's no way I would have told you yes to that. Had Chico said to me, Neely, can I take you on the inside? I would have reflected back on some of your stories and said, no, but let me take y'all on the inside or something. Look, you see this Goonsville hat?
Oh, my gosh.
You see it?
Me see the Goonsville hat, big man. What are you trying to show me?
Check out the inside, man.
Check out.
We got that warmth, that material, that keep you nice and get you nice and warm, man.
Right.
Man, y'all look, cop that. Cop that. That's
where can they go to get that though, Unc? Where can they go to get that?
Shit, GoonsvilleClothing.com. And if you act right and use me and Chico code, you might get a little bit off.
Unc said it right. If you act right and use our code, you might get some off. Look at that. Look at that microphone.
Right. You have
that microphone right there.
Don't look. Like Chico said last show, don't come in here, slam my door, stay in and out, keep letting my hair out. Don't come sit your ass down there. So
Wipe
you go to Goonsville.com, GoonsvilleClothing.com, act right, get you one of these, use that code. We're gonna keep you nice and warm on the inside. I'm telling you.
And if you do it right now, you will get that extra off. Use our code Uncle Chico 2025, 10% off at checkout. Not right now, but right now. And
Debbie Garcia, if I can have your attention.
Oh, now Debbie.
That's why we encourage y'all to act right. Don't do what we do. Do as we say. We know we don't deserve no percentage off because we don't act right. We trying to get y'all to be blessed. Don't act like us. Don't act like Chico. Don't get Pekka and Peter confused. Don't let Barbara put nuts on your shoulders. We're trying to encourage y'all to work.
You gotta get
those. So you can get these nice gifts.
You gotta get those nuts off your shoulders. I heard. I went back and listened to that clip the other day where you was talking about what you gonna. Anyways, Aretha Burton. What you talking about last night? We was tripping. When? We went on last night. Where we? Oh. We were on last night. And then we went on with Dukes last night too.
Yeah. Dukes hit me up, man. I just joined via the phone real quick and then typed some messages. I was like, Duke, I'm in Chico mode, baby. I'm in Chico mode. I can't turn the camera on right now. I'm doing
Chico. Unc said I can't be so in the location where I can't be seen. Yeah, while I was driving, I was laughing like hell.
Like, man, I'm doing what Chico be doing. Don't call me right now till I turn no camera on.
Boy, that was funny.
Chico, every time you lean back like that and laugh with them blenders on, all I see is Stevie Wonder.
Damn, that's messed up, dog.
Look at y'all. Tell me that ain't Stevie.
That ain't Eddie Murphy when he plays Stevie Wonder. I wish I knew some Stevie songs.
Chico, I gotta say this, man.
I think the morning show would be switched to Prime. Wait, hold on. What Tia said switch to Prime? It's hard to put the fire out. Super fantastic show. We thank you so much, Mama Tia, in the building. Oh, now thank you for the great encouragement right there.
What a compliment! What a compliment from Mama Tia. Great to love, Mama Tia. Appreciate your constant support over the years. That's much love, Chico. I got to tell you this, man.
Every time.
I had my doubts, right? I had my doubts about this All-Star game format. You know, I've been watching it right before we went on. It's on in the background now. It actually has piqued my interest.
Man.
It has piqued my interest.
Man, I'm loving the format. I'm loving the format. It's on right now. If you can watch us and watch it at the same time, that'd be great. But I'm loving the format because, for one, it's giving them that mark to hit, kind of like playing 21, or in the backyard when you're playing with a team and you say, "What we going to, dog? We going to 12." You know, and you know you know how you're going to play. That should be a question right there. What was that mark that y'all used to go to when you played 3-on-3 in the hood? Was it 9, 12, 7? What was that point?
I was 12 by ones.
It was always 12 by 1. That's crazy. That's translated
and when somebody got to 9 or 10, you better believe defense locked up.
Exactly. And
it's
that's
kind
what
of like
we're
playing 21 and every man for themselves in 21 and somebody call out they got 18 or 19. Oh, you getting the shit knocked out you.
Right. Everybody D'ing up now. Exactly. So I like the format, man. So far, Kenny's team lost to Chuck's team. Kenny had the young guys, the Gen Z guys, and Chuck had the world guys. They ended up beating them. They got the 41 points. I think they had like 30 something or 41. I didn't see the final score.
Yeah,
but now LeBron's OGs are going to play Candace Parker's Rising Stars. The OGs without LeBron, though, should take care of the Rising Stars. What you think going to happen? I don't see the score. They're on commercial right now. What do you think going to happen in the game?
Well, I'd always thought that you know, you and Dukes talked about this the other day. I'd always thought that it was going to go in the range of the younger guys getting knocked out, not making it, you know, to the championship, and that it was either going to be Bron's team or the quote unquote Chuck's team, the international guys, because I think they got a team full of people with skill set. They got bigs, they got guards that can shoot, they got bigs who can even bring the ball up court if need be. And a younger team, because of their youth, was lacking in some areas across the board.
Yeah, I think so too, man. I think if the young team come out there and try to run the older guys, and you know, challenge them to say, "Hey, do y'all really want to play hard? Do you really want to play hard?" Because if you want to keep up with us, I remember playing basketball, and you probably remember this back in the basketball days. It's always that one guy on the other team that you don't want to guard for real because he gonna run the whole time. He gonna Reggie Miller.
Now, let me tell you the worst guy though, Chico. The worst guy is not only the guy that take it that serious, gonna run the whole time. Don't let him also be the musty one, because you know it's always one that's musty, and you don't never want to go out that musty joker. They be like, man, be up on like, man, this motherfucker stink, man. Like I ain't trying to get up on. Like he came to the court musty.
That was a part of his.
You're supposed to play till you get musty. He showed up musty.
Like that's a part of his uniform. That's what he came with.
We playing shirts and skins, so I know it ain't his shirt this thing. It's him.
Yeah. And he always have on a tank top, you know, to where that must don't have no screening. It's straight must. You like, damn.
Must.
If he mess around and go up and I get my arm up under him, I'm like, I gotta go home.
I hate guarding the mustard joker, man. Then he get on you, and now your shirt must.
That's what I'm saying. I gotta go home now. Where everybody in the jail think it's me.
Chico, what you think about this now? For the first time ever, there was a three-peat in the dunk contest. And I'm just going to put it out there, Chico, because everybody trying to dance around. And there's a little white boy.
You know you're going to put it out there. And there's a little white boy. Little white boy been jumping and dunking for a long time. Everybody been knowing Matt McClung. I think I saw something where he has made more money in winning the dunk contest than he has made in his entire NBA career. You know, he's been mainly in the G League, had a couple of stints with the Sixers, I think, and even the Lakers.
Yep.
But, you know, really didn't make the final roster.
Yeah.
Scores 15-13 now, Shaq leading.
Now the Ja Morants and everybody talking about, oh, we got to get into next year. You know, we got to come back. Hey, man, look, that dude earned them three. Let me tell you this.
So you
From
think they're saying that to kind of discredit him, huh? Or are
no,
they saying it
they're
because
saying it so they can take it back, before the courts.
Oh, okay,
Let
yeah.
me tell
Well,
you this. I ain't saying Matt McClung is like jumping higher than anybody else can jump. What I'm saying, his creativity and the planning and thought process that he puts into winning, you can't argue with the finished product.
You're right.
Like he ain't just out there dunking, like he's coming up with creative dunks that you hadn't seen before, which is damn hard to do because the rim
Right.
is still 10 feet, the
Right.
basketball is still the same. They've been doing this dunk contest 40 damn years now, but he continues to come up with flashy stuff, branding and marketing and jumping over cars or somebody hanging out the sunroof. I say hats off to him. Now, I would be surprised if he gets back in it though. I think not
Yeah.
only 3 wins, but 3 wins in a row. He can't do anything from here but fall. Like so,
Right.
it's like, okay, man, I done something nobody else has done. It's y'all can have it back. I'm good.
Yeah, man. I think, him jumping over the car. But here's the thing with me. What I noticed that give him all the credit in the world, but I think he kind of, and I've been watching it closely, and to his credit, if he's doing it, he doesn't make it obvious. And damn, he's on the screen right now as we talking. But I feel like he's kind of using when he have people holding the ball and stuff like this. I think he kind of using them kind of to, elevate and push up off sometimes. If he's
So
not, then but hardly
look,
any of his dunks are holding the ball.
let me tell you this, Chico. Remember they had a Candace Parker cam last night where she was supposed to be filming. They said, all right, let's go check out the Candace Parker cam. And just as they started rolling her camera, her mouth said, "Oh, he pushed off," and they tried to cut it real quick to go away from her because, of course, as you know, he still made the dunk, but that kind of discredits it.
Yeah.
And so I think when somebody's holding the ball and they don't like let it go and throw it to him, that he does when he grab it, does a push up off of it.
It got to be natural to push up off of. You know what I'm saying?
But Chico, when a son bitch 6 feet and still jumping that high, I don't give a damn what he pushed off of.
I was about to say that's why I said I don't want to take no credit from him, but it's just a little different. I want to just see. I'm a fan of dunking without all of that. I don't care about, like, it was great to jump over the car, but man, like, we ain't gonna really see that ever in a game or something. Like, I want to see, like,
ain't none of these damn dunks you're gonna see in the game. I feel what you're saying though, that that jump in the car shouldn't add to the points because you're still jumping the same. And that's what I said earlier.
No. I ain't say that though.
No. Hear me. Listen to me. I want you to.
Okay.
I don't want you to listen to disagree, Chico. I want you to listen to understand.
Yes, sir. Got you on this one. Right
Everybody else that jumped out there last night, had you put that same car there, they were jumping higher than the car too.
Okay. Right. Exactly.
And so all the car does is add a visual concept to it that really has nothing to do with it because everybody is jumping higher than 40 inches.
And that's a credit to, as you said earlier, that's a credit to him for coming up with that and planning that. So, and that's why I said I don't want to take nothing from it. I'm just saying I'm just a fan of the creativity in the air, like Vince Carter and Michael Jordan.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I wouldn't give him points for the car. I'm giving him points for the dunk and the creativity of the dunk because everybody out there is jumping higher than the car anyway. It's the same thing like with the guy on the scooter board, on the motor rover board, with hoverboard, holding the ball. Everybody that was in the contest can jump over him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Like, come on, like, do something. And then when you jump over the object, it's usually just a normal regular dunk. Just a finish. Just a finish. Oh, I jumped over that.
I will say this, Chico. I will say this. It's boring as hell, and I like the way they have a certain degree of point deduction when guys out there missing 4 or 5 dunks in a row and then finally make one. I'd be like, man, we were doing that to Jim Hill, man. That ain't entertaining. Like, to me, if you don't make your first one or your first two, sit your ass down.
Or do another dunk.
You got a 35.
Yeah. Try another dunk, dog.
Yeah, let's keep moving, man. And so that was the other thing that McClung did. Other than the first attempt over that car, he got all his on the first one.
Yeah, but shout out to him. It still was impressive. We're just talking about our preference. You feel me? It's very impressive though to jump over the car because guess what? I'm not jumping over the car.
Man,
But
I
guess
can't.
what? I'm not in the contest either.
I can't jump over a slice of bread right about now.
Yeah, I could barely think about jumping over a car. That hurt.
I know it don't hurt. You know the opposite of hurt, Chico?
What is the opposite of hurt? It feels good.
Exactly. When it feels good. Let me tell you what feels good, Chico. The inside of that damn goes feel had. That's something that feels so good, man. Like when you talk about
bring that up
the
again.
opposite of something that don't hurt, this feels good right here. Man, you
I like that.
Woo, but you can make a glove out of it. Feels so good.
That's just not like a normal hoodie. A beanie. What'd you call it? A beanie right there.
Beanie, yeah, normal Scully. It got a lining in it, man, to keep you extra warm and dry.
Let me put that up right there. Hold it up one time.
Let me flip it out. So you got that inside material in it, man.
You got to know that's the quality that Goonsville coming with. Oh yeah, that's gonna be good right there.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe it's a night in Hawaii where the wind is up or something that you might need it, but it damn sure gonna come in handy in the rest of the United States.
It would have came in handy for this last month at nighttime between a certain time. So probably about 3 to 5 hours during a certain time of night in a certain time of year, we could wear it.
Yeah.
Or if you go to Costco and go to the produce section where it's really cold at, and then you can throw it on.
No, you got to go to the Costco section, the frozen section, Costco to feel some cold out.
That's the first thing I thought about. You know, that is true.
You in that Costco experience, little Asian man about to whoop your ass over the damn what you call them organic, what they was, potatoes?
So Okinawan sweet potatoes, the purple one.
I'm about to say origami. That's paper.
Origami. Man, if y'all know in the chat, some Okinawan sweet potatoes or purple sweet potatoes, those things are so bomb. There's really no difference between the orange ones like we eat in the South. They might be a little bit sweeter, but the purple ones, I like those better though.
I might have to. I probably have to go to Whole Foods or something expensive place like that to find them here. They ain't gonna have them in the corner store in West Jackson.
I thought you was gonna hit them up and go. They gonna have them at Piggly Wiggly.
No, that's what I mean. They ain't gonna or Jitney Jungle. They ain't had them. Chico.
Yeah.
Talked about the All-Star actual game being played right now. New format. Talked about the dunk contest, 3-point contest. Dame Dollar was going for a three-peat, didn't get it. Tyler Hero out of Miami got him one, making the 5th Miami Heat player to win the 3-point shootout.
Yeah, Tyler Hero dope, man. He's been a shooter. I think he was hurt last year or a year or two ago. So now I think he's really getting his legs back under him and coming to his own. We've seen him. He led. Wasn't it his team that won earlier, or was he on it? Nah, but either way, he came out firing. Like he was still hot from the 3-point shooting.
Yeah.
Right. So I like Tyler Hero a lot. I think the Jimmy Butler trade kind of reflects the way that Pat Riley feels about Tyler Hero and the direction they want to go, because they get him out of there, bring in Andrew Wiggins. Wiggins not going to be that alpha dog, that dominant figure. I think Tyler Hero got that dog in him. Out of Milwaukee, a city that usually is like an underdog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And people look over
blue collar city,
town.
Chicago's little redheaded stepbrother.
Right.
No respect. Get it out the mud. Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah,
so
I like this win. I tell you, that damn buddy was shooting that damn thing too from Golden State. He matched Steph Curry's round high at 31, and then in the finals just came up a little short on that thing. But he had a brilliant round shooting at 31. I really thought he was going to win it when Dame did.
Yeah, I was hoping that the Lakers were able to pick him up because he's a marksman. He's a shooter. Even since coming out of Bohemian. Shout out to all my people from the Bahamas out there.
Yeah.
But I thought that the Lakers were going to draft him because he was such a big Kobe Bryant fan coming out of, I think it was Oklahoma, but he ended up getting taken by who was that? New Orleans or Denver? Somebody he went to, but.
I'm gonna tell you this now.
Good player, great shooter, and I thought he was gonna make his way back around to the Lakers, but he ended up going to Golden State with Steph Curry to be like the Splash Brothers again. I think he made a good move though.
Wherever he go, Not
Yeah.
only are you getting a dynamic shooter who can fill it up and light it up and get hot like a microwave, shout out to Vinnie Johnson, the original microwave for Detroit Pistons. He can get that kind of hot. If there's any downside to him, you're going to know if he bit your apple or not. Because the bite he going to take out that son bitch, it ain't no doubt in the room who did that. Like sometimes you could take a bite out of somebody's sandwich and don't nobody know it was you.
Oh my God.
But when Buddy bites something, or Buddy bit that thing, hell, he did that.
He ain't lying.
It is facts though.
Shout out to Dukes and Scoop in the chat. What up, bro? Ham?
Oh, now Dukes.
Oh, now.
Check in, Dukes. Check in.
He had to probably take the day off with his eczema. You know, when he get the flat up, he can make any excuse in the world. I just got to go to the white folks' job.
Dukes, you hear Unc getting at you, don't it, man? Come on up here and tag team. I got you. It's all good.
Hey, Chico, when you order something from Goonsville, they give you some nice little stickers too, man. Wait, my sticker fell off. But it's on the back side of this thing, right? They give you nice little stickers with your hats.
Yeah.
Rock with them, man.
Already. I got my sticker right here on my microphone. If y'all see that right there, because I'm a goon from Goonsville.
I'm gonna show you my sticker, Chico.
Ripping on my stuff on the hill.
See it on the back of my computer there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I keep mine right there. Yeah.
Nice there, brethren.
Yeah, man.
For real. Everybody out there, we appreciate y'all checking in. Let us know y'all got questions in the chat right now on this Sunday Night Live. Getting ready for what are we, like 2 weeks away from spring football? 2 weeks?
March 11, bro. March 11, about 3 weeks.
March 11. Well,
March 11th is the first day of practice.
Yeah, about 3 weeks. 3 weeks.
Yeah, 3 full weeks. 3 full weeks. And then we got football for about 9 weeks. Then we take off for May and got camps first couple weeks of June. Then we get into summer 1 and summer 2, which is nonstop. And that rolls right into August camp, which is fall camp. And, you know, dog, really, like, football is absolutely year round. Like this, if you can make it through these next 21, 25 days, you have actually made it, because there won't be nothing but football coming at you from March to Thanksgiving.
And it reminds me of the Sleepy Brown song. I think who he had on there? Big Boy, CeeLo Green, but he said, I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait.
Diverse musical palette, Chico. I hear you.
What? Yes. Matter of fact, we can go into some music and talk when you want to. Have a musical draft or debate or something like that before we get up out of here. You feel me? Let me know. Whatever you want to do, I'm down with it. Or in the chat, if y'all got some suggestions, let me know.
Again,
as far as this draft go, you can't let your mind go too far. You got to keep it like this.
Much love, respect you, Chico, but I appreciate you taking them offers from me, but I ain't never taking them offers from you. It ain't gonna never be what you want to do. I am not giving Freaky Nelson complete autonomy.
Come on, dog.
Come on now, dog.
Oh, Freaky Nelson. If y'all don't know who Freaky Nelson, I need to Google that and bring it up.
They put Freaky Nelson in charge and Strange. Hey, what about when Strange passed them draws down and they got the Nelson? He kept them.
Yeah.
Nelson said, he tossed them in his pocket. I'm keeping these.
His real name is Jeffrey Holder. Look like his name is Jeffrey Holder.
Freaking Nelson. Dude, Scoop, you still out there? Say something in the chat, or you just logged on for a second and vamped the camp? Vamp. On break. That's just what he do. Took a break.
Well, Unc be taking me back with some of the words like that, boy. Straight down south. When you said vamp, my people, I'm about to vamp out.
Yeah, hey, vamp the camp, man. I'm out of here.
That's Nelson right there, guys. For y'all that want to know.
Yeah, that's him.
Had to bring it up one time. For your
mind.
mind. Unc, love your laptop, Mama Tia said.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Peter Supernatural, what you up to, Daddy?
Man, I'm excited about this team once again. Maybe if we go back to Colorado, y'all stay tuned. I think this week, if my prediction goes right, if my feelings go right, that's how I make my predictions. I think that maybe the news will drop, real soon about what everybody's asking about. That is the D-line coach. So y'all stay tuned. right here, where we will be giving you the news, whether it's
D
myself,
James, D
Uncle Neely, or
James, you a
Dukes the Scoop.
straight D James, you are straight up old school if you remember them 7-Up commercials. You straight
The
up old
original
school.
7-Up guy. Oh, damn, he sure was the original Unbelievable. D. James. Oh, now shout out to you. Give you
Shout out to D James. But now T Voltage, see your pick, D James. You ready?
He might be on you.
Like a hobo on a ham sandwich.
He might be on you. Huge things on the horizon for Goonsville Clothing. Yes, indeed. Oh, now we up in the chat. Unc, I think you're gonna take that now back to Colorado by mistake. You ain't gonna mean to do it because you're gonna be like, man, I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna make sure I don't say it because Chico, cause Big Dog. And then when you get up there, somebody gonna do something and you're gonna hit him with the now. And you'll be like,
let me tell you where you're wrong at, Chico.
Come on, dog. Are you gonna do it on purpose?
You put them damn things on the Uncle Chico shirts. I'll be saying now every damn minute of the day. It's like we finna move some merch.
That's right, baby.
Y'all need to move that dope. Move that dope. Move that dope.
Move that dope. You see, I got the old link right here. This is the old link, but listen, real quick, like we're gonna have a Uncle Chico link, and we're gonna have a now Uncle Chico version, and Uncle Chico pictures and things like that on there. So stay tuned. This right here is like the classic, the original ones that was this is like the mock-ups right here. So if y'all want those, y'all can get those. But real soon we're gonna have the originals.
Yeah, Nicholas Braxton, man, there's gonna certainly be some staff additions. Of course, rumor mill popping about the D-line coach. But I will tell you this, and you can write it down under breaking news. That's not going to be the only staff announcement to happen this spring. And I'm not talking about Marshall Faulk. That's already been announced. He's just not on scene yet. But there's going to be D-line announced soon and some other additions, put it that way. And I think what Coach Prime is building in Colorado is going to be one of the most impressive football staffs assembled, not only with what they accomplish in Colorado, but what they go on to accomplish after they leave Colorado. Because keep in mind, this is a brother who's only been a head coach 5 years counting the COVID season, 4 if you just count the regular seasons, and he's already produced 4 head coaches from his coaching tree. And that's not counting the very first D-line coach that y'all didn't get to see went to the NFL before spring ball starts, and he's already still with the Vikings now. So there's been a lot of people to move up and out and take some other opportunities, but they all started under their Coach Prime coaching tree.
Mama Tia said, at least there hasn't been any arguing tonight. Damn, we be arguing,
I call this healthier spirited debate. Your ass get out the box here now and then, try to push my buttons and start something.
Who, me?
That's why I had to stop you earlier about that jumping that damn car. Because we'll be saying the same thing and you want to fight over.
Nah.
Yeah, that's why I said, hold up, dog. Listen to understand. Don't listen to understand.
That's a shirt, Unc. That's a shirt, Unc. See, that's what I'm here for. That's a shirt, Unc. Y'all don't try to steal that. We're going to go ahead and trademark that one real quick. That's a shirt, Unc. Listen to understand. That's hard body right there.
You be wanting your fist be balled up under the table, and you come out swinging like, dog, we saying the same thing. I just may be using words you can't comprehend at your grade level.
Oh, that's where it goes. I'm glad you did that. I'm glad you did that because that's what happens, chat. I see Mama Tia, everybody in chat, y'all got to, whose side y'all on now?
Oh, Mama Tia would never be on your side when you dissed her spelling.
I'm just not see whose side y'all on?
You talking about it's her fault you can't read because she can't type. You would never get out the doghouse on that.
See, I never said that, so I can just keep smiling because I've never said that.
That was the implication of what you were saying.
I've never implied that.
You said essentially, I can't read this because what they type. Look at this stuff spelled. And then you realize it was her that typed it. You tried to run from it. Then like, oh, stand on business. Stand on business. Stand on. Where you go? You got out the damn screen.
Oh man, y'all are crazy in the chat.
You vamped the camp, dude.
Anonymous still get him. We all know the truth, huh? God dang, man. Y'all
Andre
just
Walker,
started a narrative.
I'll be making this stuff up, man. The chat know y'all here with us on Sundays and Thursdays. Y'all know the record. Y'all can go back and read.
I told you, Unc, that I saw a guy that I had met before. And he was working at the grocery store, whatever. And I was checking out, but we bumped fists or whatever. We recognized each other, or he recognized me. He said, yeah, man, I watch your podcast. I told you about this the other night, but then he finished off and said, man, I know you can read.
Oh no, I love that.
Don't worry about what Unc said. I know you can read. Like, come on, dog.
I love
That
that.
can't be the name.
I love that, dog. Hey, speaking of love, I went down to
Oh my God.
Florence, Mississippi, just outside of Jackson, probably a little bit further than Florence. Watch some high school basketball, man. I'm just chilling. I go up in the top corner where I can see the whole court. I'm just, I'm doing me. Fella turned around and said, man, either it's you or you got a twin somewhere. And I said, well, I'm me. He said, man, you look just like Uncle Neely from the pregame. So I said, no, that's me. And he couldn't believe I was there at that game. Man, before the game was over, no exaggeration, 5 more people for a total of 6, saw me, came up, introduced themselves, said they watched the show, love UNK and Chico, love the way we go back and forth at it. So shout out to everybody in Rankin County, Mississippi, down there around McLaurin High School that keep up with the pregame show. My man McLean, the 2 brothers and the dad. Matter of fact, they tried to introduce me to dad. Like, Dad, y'all know who this is? This Neely. He said, no, they ain't no Neely. That's Uncle Neely.
Right.
Oh, now.
Does that ever surprise you, or where was the place you might have been most surprised that somebody noticed you at? You like, damn, or maybe even the first time, like, just
I will never get used to it because like it's a blessing and I'm humbled and honored by it. But there have been like some times and spaces where I'd be like, okay, no way it's gonna happen here. And so like at that high school basketball game would have been one of them. Like if you'd have said me walking to that gym, who gonna know you from the show? I'd have bet you $100 nobody.
What?
But
Really?
the most times that it happens, and now when I say airport, I don't want you to think like Denver airport. Like I'm talking about like East Coast somewhere, and I could just be chilling in baggage claim, waiting on my bag, and somebody will walk by and stop. And I tell you, the biggest one that blew me away was this little Asian lady, and she was a grad student at University of Kentucky, which we do not cover, And she was a big fan of the show. It's like, oh, I got to take a picture. I want to send it, to my roommates because they always telling me to turn it off because I always just watch the replays. And so you'll always bump into those kind of folks that surprise you, whether it's location or demographic. But Chico, like the reach is out there. People are watching.
Right. I'll tell you two that came to my mind. One, I went to the Arizona State game last year, not this past year, but the year before, right? And told you that's a direct flight from here, so that's the game I went to because it's right there in Arizona.
Yeah.
So I'm walking around the stadium, and the way their stadium is made on the mountain. So I'm trying to walk around, and I'm not realizing I'm really walking around a damn mountain. But there was these 3 older guys. When I say older, I mean probably 60s. I'm just walking past them. I don't have anything special, nothing that says Chico. And man, as I'm approaching, one of the guys said, "Man, I know you from somewhere." And the third one, kind of behind him, said, Big Doggy, that's Big Dog." I said, I'm thinking to myself, how in the hell does it translate from watching me on this little bit of YouTube screen, where I guess is little because some people watching on their big screen, right? So we could be just as big as Stephen A. Smith's face is on some people's screen. And so he noticed me, and it just surprised the hell out of me. And one other time when I was in Colorado, and this random, now that was 3 older black guys. This was this random white guy that was outside of where the players walk in Colorado, and he said, "Big Dog Chico, I'm a supporter, I'm a subscriber of yours, man." I'm like, man, that's what's up, man. So, I appreciate that. Appreciate all the support out there for everybody who's watching us when we don't even know you guys are watching, or wherever you're watching from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Much love.
So like I said, sometimes the demographic will throw you off because it'll be somebody, you said, somebody older, somebody younger, somebody you wouldn't assume was into sports.
Mm-hmm.
You still got people who love it, because they are fans of Coach Prime or fans of Colorado or fans of Jackson State or fans of Selma, Alabama. Like you get all this stuff mixed in together. So you got
Right.
a very diverse, audience out there at the end of the day. And sometimes that part, will catch you off guard. But nevertheless, man, shout out to McLean family, the Brady family, out
100.
there in Rankin County, all around McLaurin High School. Appreciate the love and the views because they said their
Rankin
daddy don't
County.
miss their show. So I know he's going to see this at some point.
Already shout out Rankin. You said Rankin County?
Rankin. Yep.
Rankin. Oh, now Rankin County. And speaking of Mississippi, we're going to bring in the professor.
Uh-oh.
We got him in the back, right?
The professor. Uh-oh.
We got him in the
Y'all
back.
in trouble now.
Somebody said, "Oh, white dude watching this is crazy." What? Y'all be surprised. Go to a hip hop concert. Who you gonna see there?
Hey man, let me tell you something about hip hop, brother. Because hip hop saved my life. When you see these artists and they have reached like that icon status, and they double platinum and all that kind of stuff, that ain't done off the birthplace of hip hop. That's done off expansion. Mm-hmm. Like you don't reach Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, and Drake level just selling to black folks.
Right.
You selling to old white folks too when you get them kind of numbers.
You ain't lying. Here we go. Yeah. Let's get it in for the culture, baby. Oh now.
All I see at the top of the head like a light skin milk good. Okay, there you go. I see with them damn eyebrow. Hey man, look with this Chuck.
Professor can't come in at all without getting on him, boy. I tell you, he's always so quick. Like,
trust me, dog. Trust me on this. Product of Jack State Marketing Department, School of Business. Trust me, Chuck. Them eyebrows up that bald head, that's your logo right there. All you gotta do is look at the eyebrows and that bald head, and that's your logo.
That's what I was gonna say earlier. I was gonna say, Unk got the beard logo, got the beard oil. Face by Jazz. Let's get some hair oil. I was about to cut my hair the other day. I said, I'm gonna leave it on. I'm just gonna let my hair grow out and get me, you know what I'm saying, the Afro-American studies. One day I might get the little gray strip right here.
There you go. I like that.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Make it look like
you gonna look like
I can take it off and make it look like I can take it off and sit on my bed when I go to sleep, and pick it up and put it back on when I wake up. You know what I'm saying?
Like a little helmet.
Like a little like a little Velcro helmet.
Y'all wide open, boy.
Hey Chuck, before we get to you, Chuck.
Yo.
Right before you hopped on, had a super chat from Mama Tia. Got to do that. Got to do that. Mama Tia, $50 super chat. She says you could never embarrass me under any circumstance. She talking to you, Chico.
She ain't talking to me. She talking to the chat, man. Mama Tia, my family.
About my typos. Heck, I pay folks to type for me. I'm pretty intelligent. I got nothing to lose. Out of work, still humble. Ain't missing a thing. Nuclear energy 25 years. I'm in perfectly love. Look, hey, Chico, I'm tell you
ain't lying.
I'm tell you something. You can never apologize to Mama Tia too much or too often. This is a perfect opportunity to say you're sorry.
That's sad that you created that narrative about me. When Mama Tia was right there, and she know,
Tia, I'm sorry.
and she know what the deal is. She know good and daggone well. I did not say that, or did I not mean that? What you're trying to say?
If you didn't say it, how can you not mean it? If you mean it, what were you talking
about? Listen to understand, not to disagree. Up in this bitch, not yet. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's get in for the culture one time.
Talk to us. We got Professor Charles Bishop from inside the HBCU Sports Lab, where you can find him on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, talking about all things HBCU sports and the general diaspora therein. Chuck Bishop joins us live on Sunday nights with a segment we call For the Culture. Chuck Bishop, what you got for the culture?
We up in this
what's
thing.
Going on, guys? Well, big week, I think, for the culture when you take a look at the HBCU Legacy Bowl this coming weekend down in New Orleans. Got a lot of prospects down there this weekend or this upcoming week in terms of trying to get noticed by scouts. But I want to throw out some names at you guys in terms of some top prospects that are going to be in this draft from the HBCU environment. And I'm going to throw the first name out, a guy by the name of Robert McDaniel. He's a safety from Jackson State, but his versatility is one that kind of jumps off the page. young man that he's going to project in the NFL as a safety, but they played him at cornerback quite a bit this past season for Jackson State. Did a tremendous job, and one of the things about him, he's a physically imposing defensive back, versatile skill set, known for his aggressive style of play, tackling ability, thrives in zone coverage, but he's one of the number one prospects that are on display in terms of trying to get noticed. From there, we look at another guy, another big physical defensive back from Alabama State, young man by the name of James Burgess. Jackson State has had some dotted brooks with Alabama State over the past couple of seasons, but another big physical cornerback, excels in press coverage. He's another guy who needs to have a great week, but they're looking forward to what James Burgess can do. Another top prospect, defensive lineman from Morgan State, is a guy by the name of Elijah Williams. Elijah Williams, interior lineman, big guy, mass, big burst, lateral quickness. Another guy in terms of keeping an eye on him with regards to getting a look-see to try to get to that next level. Another guy, and his name is going to come up quite a bit here at the Legacy Bowl. He'll be down there this weekend. Irv Mulligan, running back from Jackson State. Hard running back. One of those guys, takes multiple people to bring him down, but he rushed for over 1,200 yards this past season for Jackson State, 13 touchdowns. But look, he's looking to have a huge weekend. And one of the last guys, and we've seen him at, I believe, the Senior Bowl, Carson Vincent, offensive tackle for Alabama A&M. But Carson Vincent is another top prospect that we've been looking at with regards to HBCU. So big week for some guys down at the Legacy Bowl. Evan Henry is another guy. Keep an eye on Evan Henry from Jackson State, offensive lineman. He'll be down at the Legacy Bowl. Another gentleman's Cam Johnson, offensive tackle from South Carolina State. So a lot of names down at the Legacy Bowl this weekend, trying to get their name out there in terms of getting to that next level. So really looking forward to the game this weekend.
Good stuff, Chuck. Man, I really want to make it down there, but Jackson State hosts Alcorn doubleheader, men and women, on Saturday. So I wanted to come down and do some Legacy Bowl coverage. What's the for lack of a word, what's the schedule throughout the week? Like, when do they arrive? I know the game culminates everything, but what are the kind of workout schedules or media day stuff?
Yeah, there's going to be a scouting combine for a bunch of these guys, and these guys should be coming in roughly Tuesday, Wednesday. You'll have some combine work, and practices will start later this week. T.C. Taylor, Jackson State's head coach, will be on one side, and then you have South Carolina State's coach will be on the opposing side. So you have this good deal with the Division I FCS guys, Division II coaches. I believe Virginia Union's coach will be down there at the Legacy Bowl as well. So you're going to have some good representation, Neil, with regards to not just guys at the Division I level FCS, but also Division II. Keep an eye out for this name, young man by the name of Jada Byers from Virginia Union. Jada Byers, Harlan Hill candidate, but he rushed for over 3,000 yards at Virginia Union. And one of those guys, over the period of time when you watched him at Virginia Union, didn't matter whether you stacked the box, whether you had 8, 9 in the box. Jada Byers was going to run for over 100 yards. There was no stopping him. But he's another one of those players that is going to get a look-see down here at the HBCU Legacy Bowl that I think a lot of people should keep eyes on. Man,
love it. Good shout out to Evan Henry, man. Not only a damn good offensive line player at Jackson State, but an even better human being. And I think being a good human being goes a long way.
No doubt about it. So looking forward to those guys getting some opportunities down to the Legacy Bowl. Another name I'm going to throw out at you from FAMU, a wide receiver by the name of Jamari Gassett. He's another guy to keep an eye on. Big, rangy receiver from Florida A&M. Casey Hawthorne is another receiver from Howard. So you got some really good talent that's going to be on display this weekend down at the Legacy Bowl. I'm going to shift gears a bit. The Ping of the Bat started this past weekend here in Houston at the Cactus Jack Classic. 4 out of the 5 teams are ranked in the top 10 according to the Black College Nines. But we saw some tremendous ball play this past weekend. They're finishing up now. Southern and Prairie View are still playing right now, but a bunch of teams went 2-1. Jackson State went 2-1. Grambling went 2-1 in this sort of a round robin tournament. You also had Southern. They're trying to get to 2-1 tonight, playing Prairie View. But in terms of prospects, there's a young man who comes into this season for Jackson State by the name of Jordan McClatty. Jordan McClatty had a tremendous season last year in terms of he hit over 360 for Jackson State, but he also stole 40 some odd bases and is a defensive whiz out there in center field. He was on display. I'll throw a name out at you now. Keep an eye on him. Cameron Hill had a tremendous weekend. Grambling beat Alabama A&M. Grambling beat, I want to say, who did Grambling beat? They beat Texas Southern on yesterday, 20-10, but Cameron Hill had 10 RBIs in the game, two moonshot home runs. And they're hitting these out of Dyken Park, which used to be known as Minute Maid, Houston Astros ballpark. But Cameron Hill had a tremendous game in terms of what he was able to do, and came back today, had another home run for Grambling. But Grambling's one of those teams, keep an eye on baseball-wise. They bring the bats. Pitching is a little thin when you start taking a look at HBCU baseball, but especially once you get to that second, third day. But one thing that they can do in this conference, hit, steal bases.
Yeah. I love that, Chuck. I love that analysis. Appreciate you.
Hey, how is real quick? I'm gonna put you on the spot, Chuck, if you don't mind.
We love the spot. Go ahead.
How is Xavier baseball doing? Is that in your wheelhouse?
Yeah, I mean, Xavier baseball. Well, everybody kind of got underway this past weekend, but one of the things you kind of start taking a look at with the NAIA and Division II teams. Really, when you take a look at their Friday night starters, some very good pitching. So, kind of taking a look around Division II NAIA space, you have teams like Talladega and a lot of these teams. And I did play-by-play for the Black College World Series last year. A lot of the players that you see, very interestingly, maybe 7 out of the 9 on the field, they're coming from the Dominican Republic, coming from Aruba, coming from all sorts of Latin American, Caribbean countries, Venezuela. But, I mean, they play some darn good baseball.
I asked you that because, and I haven't checked on this, but my first cousin is the head coach down there, and Adrian Holloway. And when he was coach at Selma University, they went to the Black College World Series and did all these big things. That's how he ended up getting the job at Xavier. But his thing was to, and you said it, to recruit all of these players from the Dominican Republic and those countries like that, because they play baseball and they play to get out of the slums. And that's the thing that has. Why do you think a lot of black kids these days don't get into baseball rather than football and basketball?
I have an interesting theory on that, because I think, and I kind of saw it with myself growing up, but the separation to me sort of happened in the 80s, and you start thinking about the iconic college basketball teams. You start thinking when Jordan hit the league, and that's where you see kind of the pull towards basketball and football really takes place. And then from there, the other interesting thing, I think you used to have guys that would play year-round, whether they play football, basketball, baseball. Once high school coaches wanted you to kind of start specializing, really the black kids didn't get pushed into baseball. They kind of separated out into basketball and football. So you had to have a lot of guys who were 5'8", 5'9", trying to play shooting guard when they'd be tremendous center fielders,
Exactly. Great shortstops or something like that. Our baseball team had a $0 budget, man, when I came up, and the football team had of course, a lot more than that, and got a lot more attention. So it's just crazy. I think that also, when you're saying, I think that when kids grow up nowadays, it takes a lot more to go outside and play baseball.
Absolutely.
If I want to go play basketball, I just need a basketball. Hell, I might not even need a basketball. I just show up to the court.
Exactly.
Baseball, you're gonna need a glove. You're gonna need ball, bat, and you're gonna need other guys to play with,
and other people that got the same shit.
Exactly.
Like when I agree with Chuck's. Man, I hate to sound old and make myself feel old. I agree with his historical analysis because that's
Yeah.
something that's happened the past, say, 30, 35 years with the
Most
growth
of
spurt that the NBA had, during that time, so like 85 to present and kind of taking baseball away. But the other thing that happened during the latter years of that, and now for the next 10 years, you could say, if you draw a 50-year window, first 30, most recent 20, when you look at the most recent 20, man, the expense associated with travel ball
Yep.
and for kids that really want to play baseball at that level,
Yeah.
like a lot of our communities are just priced out of it.
Yeah.
What those parents have to spend for those players to be on teams, from equipment to uniforms to the actual travel costs, to loading
Yeah.
up and going and playing somewhere else in the region, versus when Chuck and I grew up in Jackson playing baseball, you was at Battlefield Park or Grove Park. And that's the furthest you were gonna drive to play somebody was, just 10 minutes away.
Right.
Now they're traveling around state and out of state and even out of countries just to play travel ball. And our community ain't got it like that.
And I thought about this, and let me throw this curveball at you guys. What if Darryl Strawberry or Doc Gooden didn't get sideways? Do you think that would have made a difference in regards to whether baseball stayed cool? Because the cool factor really completely went to basketball. There was a marriage with basketball and hip hop. Baseball wasn't in that mix.
Baseball wasn't hip hop, other than Ken Griffey wearing his hat backwards. But I'm glad you said Darryl Strawberry because growing up, I think this was a factor also. Growing up, I used to watch TBS or TNT, and they used to have the Braves on and all the National League teams they played against. And one team was the Dodgers when Darryl Strawberry was there. Had a Darryl Strawberry poster. But once, like you say, he went through all that stuff. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Hey, Chuck, he ain't gonna believe me. Tell Chico what Darryl Strawberry used to play.
Darryl Strawberry used to play in Jackson, Mississippi. AA team, the Jackson Mets.
Yeah, Smithfield Stadium, right around the corner, baby.
Yes, indeed.
No.
We used to get high with Darryl. We know him. You gotta tell us about Strawberry. Doc Gooden.
He ain't lying.
He wasn't even clean way back then. He was getting high with him then.
Jackson might have put him on it.
He's good. Yeah, I was about exactly.
Jackson,
now he went everywhere else trying to find. Hey, man, I need that
yeah.
stuff. I need that stuff that they had in Jackson. But we ain't
There's
got
a lot
that.
of
We
great
got
baseball came out here, man. Strawberry's here for a while. You had Lenny Dykstra was here for a while.
Lenny Dykstra. What do you know about Lenny Dykstra?
Orcan Boyd played here.
So. Wally Bagman played in Jackson. Kevin Elster, if you remember that name, shortstop with the Mets. So Hubie Brooks. So a lot of those guys that was on that '86 World Series team won the Texas League Championship there in Jackson back in '84. I remember that well. And then I always say this: Jackson during that time there was a renaissance baseball going on because Jackson State baseball was tremendous in terms of the youth in Jackson, Mississippi. I tell the story all the time. I mean. There's a player by the name of Earl Sanders. I worship the ground that Earl Sanders walked on. He played for Jackson State back then. That was a team that was could give any Power 5 team a run for their money back then.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look at Wayne Morgan on the comment on the screen, Chuck. You know what he's talking about.
Yes, indeed.
Mookie
Wilson.
Yep.
I believe it's Smith.
That's a strong baseball out here in Jackson, man. But it just fell off.
My classmate
maybe we'll see a resurgence.
My classmate Kenji Williams went to Jackson State and played baseball. Shout out to him. He was a baller too.
So let me ask you this, Chico.
Yes, sir.
I'm just trying to get an understanding, because words matter to me. When you say classmate, that means y'all graduated together or just went to classes together? Because I didn't know if you finished or
not. I'm not going to take any offense to that, big man. I'm just going to say, yes, he was my classmate. We graduated during the same year.
My man, let me tell you something about you and Chico. You and Chico can take a punch, baby. Y'all the Rocky Balboas of podcasters. Y'all can take a punch.
Hey, shout out to my hood where I come from. I had to be prepared for this, dog. Because we can fight back or you can laugh at it if it's funny. I'm laughing if it's funny.
I know that's the truth.
We had nothing but comedians where I grew up at.
And finally, let me give a shout out to Tuskegee Morehouse. We talked about All-Star Game festivities, but Tuskegee Morehouse played the HBCU Basketball Classic this weekend. I think Tuskegee came out on top of Morehouse, but it was big in terms of the environment and festivities with all of that HBCU alumni out there in Oakland to watch Tuskegee and Morehouse. Always a homecoming sort of atmosphere whenever you get some HBCU teams go out on the West Coast.
Man, that's nice, Chuck. Appreciate that update from the other HBCUs outside the, SWAC looking thing. Great question from Chico and Xavier too. Now I got a question for you, Chuck. You ever scratch somewhere in your body and then looked under your nails and said, "Damn"?
Damn, I'm filthy. I need to go take a bath. I need to go take a shower.
Head or ass. I don't know.
I am dirty.
Like, oh my God.
Hey, or when you do that,
dirty fingernails, unbelievable.
Like, what's that?
Yeah. I wonder, was it just Chico or did it happen to you too?
Nah, because I have my bathers bathe me thoroughly.
There you go. I'm a rubber ducky.
I thought you rather enjoyed your bathers. I know that I do.
Wipe us.
All right, Chuck Dog, we appreciate you for the culture checking in, and I know you'll be back with us next Sunday night as well, live with some more updates. Be able to talk to us about what happens down in New Orleans at the Legacy Bowl, the AK Black HBCU Combine, what goes down. I'm going to still try to make it down there, Chuck. I really want to go, but that Jackson State Alcorn that the AC really calling my name.
Hey, let me tell you something. That's a huge basketball weekend. And nobody saw this with regards to Jackson State's women's basketball, tied for first place right now in the SWAC with Texas Southern. Texas Southern dropped a pair this weekend, so you got some jockeying for first place. And let me give a shout out to FAMU basketball. I mean, they're getting it done. Nobody saw FAMU basketball where they are right now. They were picked to finish near the bottom of the conference in preseason, but they're right there in the thick of things in terms of what they're getting done. Huge weekend for HBCU basketball in the SWAC rivalry weekend. So you got Jackson State and Alcorn in Jackson. You got Southern and Grambling in Grambling. In fact, I'll be doing play-by-play in Grambling, Louisiana, and then I might make my way over to Jackson and see what's going on as well. So.
Hey, Chuck, if you make it over, I got a drink of chaw on me, and we'll try to set up a Smith Willie for you as well.
Smith Willie. Are they able to sit in your seats when they go?
A lot of people that text me and ask me, can they use my seats? But typically, man, the way the football schedule works, I make more games than I miss.
Well, I guess let me ask that in the right way then. This is for you. Is it perfectly legal for you to allow your friends to sit in your seats when you're not there?
Absolutely. It's perfectly legal. What is perfectly illegal is for somebody to try to sit there without permission, because whether I'm there or not, I own the two seats.
Y'all heard that, right? So all y'all who sitting there, elite. Nah. Anyway, appreciate you, Chuck, once again, baby.
Appreciate you guys. Enjoy it.
Professor in the
house. All right,
Chuck
Dog. I'm telling you, man, all you need, the eyebrows and that peanut head next to his logo. That's all it needs.
I'm not going to lie. Now, I usually stay off Chuck. I don't get on with nothing like that. I laugh with Chuck. You know what I mean? That's my partner. Just like Duke's my partner. We got to take our blows when it comes to UNK. But when the chat said, the chat be egging stuff on. Well, somebody said in the chat, that's Angela Simmons' daddy. Boy, I had to hold my laugh because Chuck was talking and he was serious. I had to hold my laugh on that one.
I wish you'd have pointed it out to me, but we still be on with it right now.
I thought you saw it.
All we got to do is put that joke in a bathtub with some soap and water and let it be on
yeah.
there.
That boy look just like Real Run, boy.
Real Run.
Yeah, boy, I was laughing. I had to hold that laugh right there.
I wish I'd have seen that. Shout out to whoever typed that. That's a damn good one.
Real Run in the tub. I gotta bring it up because Real Run. I forgot about him used to do that typing in the tub. I used to love watching that show too.
Close it out, butt ass naked in the tub, baby.
Right, with a great message. Also, I wonder what Rev doing right now. Rev, we need you to come back with a show. Rev, come back with a show.
Or speaking of coming back with a show, Chico, we'll be back in the morning somewhere is our motto. It's always morning time somewhere when the morning run drops. We'll be live tomorrow morning. Big Dog Chico, Dukes the Scoop, as well as your man
me?
right here, Uncle Neely, coming with the morning run.
Yes,
Like I said, it's going to be morning West Coast and Hawaii time. It might be lunchtime in Jackson and Atlanta, but like we said on the
we're
morning,
gonna bring it to you.
Morning somewhere.
Because it's gonna be morning somewhere. Mama Tia said that it should be a primetime show because it's great content. We appreciate you, Mama Tia.
Appreciate that. Much love. Much love. Much love to everybody in the chat tonight. We're coming up on 110 live.
And it's time to go get right.
Chico.
Unc say he got to go get that stuff from under his fingernails. So it's time to go. Got to do.
You flip that toward me because that is not what I said.
You said basically.
I can have my fingernails on camera with pride. Like you be talking like this with
you wiped it and you had black stuff under your fingernails. No,
I was asking Chuck about his nails because I know he nasty.
Oh, but yeah, you did say, "Have you ever?" I've just figured that you had just did it just now and realized, man, I need to get off.
This is like me saying, "Hey, have you ever had a coach that want to talk about your peck or your Peter?" I'm not talking about me. I'm trying to provide you a safe space.
Hey, man.
Wendy Bishop.
You are one of a kind, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Wendy Bishop. She said, "Y'all better get up off Chuck."
Y'all better get up off Chuck. Looking like Rev Run. Tell them they look like Rev Run sitting there.
She might know him, huh?
Look at Chuck. Chuck, what you saying right here, Chuck?
Just butt ass naked and eyebrows on his black beard.
Chuck, I'm sorry, Chuck. We wrong for this, Chuck. You are wrong. Chico, you just opening the door. Just come with me. All right. What we're going to do right now is we're going to get up out of this thing. Thank y'all for joining in, coming in, and checking in once again with the biggest dog of them all, Chico to the C, and the place to be. Straight out of 27 SEL. And you got the badass Uncle Neely out of Jackson, Mississippi. What, Uncle? What?
It's just like, dog, do you practice that, man? You do it so damn good, Chico. I just wondered if you practice it, man.
I appreciate the compliment there, dog.
Hey, when Theo Bishop said "Nucky me buck," I bet you won't say that about Chuck no more. Don't have your windows bust all the way to Hawaii. She know folks. She got reach now.
Oh man, go send them after me. Hey, one more thing.
What up?
When I did like this, you said, "Hell, I could throw shit up too." You said that. Man, you wild, man. We're gonna get up out of here. Unc, shout out, y'all.
I can stack with the best stuff, man.
Right.
What's up?
You feel me?
Out
of hey, cousin Jumbo, y'all see him, don't it? Y'all see him, folks. Oh man. We're gonna get up out of this thing, man.
Do it again, Chico. Do your thing again. Do your thing again. Do it again. No, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about the words.
Oh, my bad. The what?
The words. You know, you be taking us out with the words. You be rhyming.
Oh, okay. Do my thing again. I ain't got nothing. I already said what I need to say, but I will say this. Until next time, y'all know what to do. Hit the like, subscribe, comment, and all the other good stuff. Where's our theme music? We're going to play it right here. Like I said before, it's Chico to the C, the biggest dog of them all, coming to you live and direct. Straight from the middle of the ocean with my main man, the badass Uncle Neely, straight out of Jackson, Mississippi. You feel me? Until next time, until the morning run, we're going to be up and about this thing. Peace.
Hey, y'all. This joker do it Jamaican accent.
They know what time it is. Yes, sir. Uncle Chico, Sunday night live. Already. Live and direct.
It's another Sunday night. It's another Sunday night. Another Sunday night live with Uncle Big Dog Chico.
Talk to me. Get in the chat for me. It's another one. Just sit in the chat, baby. It's another one, baby. It's another one.
Another Sunday night live with Uncle Big Dog. With Uncle Big Dog. With Uncle Big Dog.
So get ready for it.
Another Sunday night live. Uncle Big Dog Chico.